Okay, for this vocabulary activity, you are going to engage in a this or that choice board. It's going to be two different activities that you can do, this one or that one. This is the parts of speech. That is the emoji vocabulary activity. In order to get to those different activities, you can simply click on the word and click on the link that pops up. As you see with the parts of speech, it takes you to the first or the example slide. With the emojis, it will do the exact same thing. It takes you to the example slide. So in order to move this video further along, just going to show you quickly how to do each activity, okay? So again, you click on the words, parts of speech, click on the slide, and it's going to take you to the example slide, okay? So vocabulary word there, it is going to be digress. The key questions are, what parts of speech can this vocabulary word be? Think about different forms of the word. How would you use each part of speech in a sentence? Okay, I've already written the word here. It is digress. I know that digress is a verb, and we can confirm that by just simply Googling the word. Nothing fancy. Type the word into the Google search bar, and then right here on the dictionary, we see that it is a verb. I also want to read the actual definition of the word. Digress is to leave the main subject temporarily in speech or writing. Okay, so again, the meat and potatoes is the part of speech, which we see here is a verb. And you're just going to take and you're going to write that in. Okay, so how do you do that, Miss McCoy? Create a text box, type the word in, type the part of speech, and right here at the very top is a little blue circle. It allows you to rotate the box. And you just move it and it goes right there, right? But because I've already written it, it's already there for us. The next thing you want to do is write a sentence using that word. I really want you guys to really think about how you would text it to somebody or write it to somebody or say it to someone else, okay? So, as you can see, there's a little cell phone where you're going to type in the actual sentence. So this one says, sorry, in that last message, I was starting to digress. Back on topic. So what do you say you wanted to wear to the prom? Remember, digress is to leave the main subject temporarily in speech or writing. So this sentence tells us or shows that you understand the meaning of the word digress because you're showing that you went off topic and then now you're getting back on topic. Now, another way that we can use the word digress is a noun. If we change digress, remember it's different forms of the word. If we change digress to digression, it now becomes a noun. Okay? So what does that look like in writing? If I was to text something to someone. Your continual digressions are very distracting. Are you even listening to me? What are you thinking about? Here I am, pouring out my heart about my prom dress, and then you respond with the comment about the new game on Xbox? See? Digressions. It's the noun. All we did was change the ending of the word, and the word becomes a noun. So you're going to, after you write your sentence, write your verb, the two different parts of speech, you're going to go to the next slide, and it's a self-assessment. You're going to rate your confidence with knowing the word meaning of the word if you were to come across it while reading. I really want to know if you're confident that you really understand the word without looking it up. So there is a circle here, and you can use it on anyone. Other no problem. That's your thumbs up. Thumb to the side, like I don't know. I might need a little more practice, or thumbs down. I am not ready yet for this word. Okay, so I'm gonna put mine on the middle, just because I believe that it's a fair assessment of the word. And then the next thing you want to do is rate your confidence in using it in writing. Okay. So I'm just going to put it in the middle. You're going to use the same type of rating system. No problem. I need a little more practice and I'm not ready yet. You're going to do this for voluntary, elucidate, expedite, subsequent, and procedure. So for those 5 words, you're going to write the part of speech, write the a sentence or text message using that word, and you're going to do that twice. 2 different parts of speech for each word. That's the first activity. The next choice board vocabulary activity is the emojis. So again, you click on it, click the little slide here, and the word I'm going to use to give you an example of is mundane. Okay. Again, first thing I want to do, I want to look up the dictionary definition of the word mundane. What is mundane? Mundane is lacking interest or excitement, dull. So I also find that it's an adjective. I'm not going to do anything with the parts of speech, but these are what you want to see. This is what you want to look up and make sure that you know when you look up words. When you look up words, you look at the definition, you look at the part of speech. You can also look at synonyms and antonyms for the word. So I see that humdrum, dull, boring. I know that word boring. I may not know mundane, but I know boring. Okay. Monotonous, tiresome. Those are all synonyms for the word mundane. So why is that important? Now I have to look up an emoji that will describe mundane or boring or dull. So I'll take and I'll put mundane emoji. Okay. Images. And I'm going to scroll and see which one I like the best. If you don't see anything for mundane, you can put boring emoji, right? There's some cute ones with a yawn. And I like that one. So I'm going to copy the image, go back to my slide, and paste it. I'm going to put my little yawning face. And the next thing I want to do is explain the connection to the vocabulary word. This is the meat and potatoes. This is really going to show me that you understand what is the meaning of the word, right? So something that is mundane is boring and ordinary. This word reminds me of falling asleep while watching a slow game of golf or baseball on TV, or of listening to a lesson that is extremely boring. Right? Not like Mrs. McCoy lessons, of course not. So I can use this one. And I also already had one with the emoji, with the Z's falling asleep. So what are you going to do? You're going to go and find an emoji for elucidate, voluntary, procedure, expedite, and subsequent. For each one, this just like you did for the parts of speech, if you chose that one, you are going to self-assess, rate your confidence in knowing the meaning of the word if you come across it in reading, or rate your confidence with using the word in writing it correctly. So there is no wrong or right answer for the self-assessment. It is literally how you feel about using each individual word. All right.